Welcome to Whiskey Ball.
I'm Daniel.
I am Stiller Rex.
So this is a weird one. So this is a New Mexico distillery called Pistol Pete.
Pistol Pete?
Yeah, or Dry Point. Dry Point Distillers in New Mexico.
Okay.
They partnered with New Mexico. It's the first collegiate endorsed whiskey coming out of there. So they partnered with New Mexico State College.
Okay.
Right?
So
State University.
So was it like the faculty or was it a frat?
No, they just got to sponsorship, and part of the proceeds are going to the school.
Okay.
And things like that.
Okay.
Right?
Because you can get like a lot of frat endorsed whiskeys real quick.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is why I'm curious about this. So this was a gift from Magnificent Bastard Eric McKinley.
Eric McKinley, you magnificent
Bastard.
Here's the weird thing.
Yes.
I looked at this and I thought, oh, look, distilled in Indiana. So this is just an MGP rye, right?
Okay.
So that's fine. And then I was like, hey, wait, we have a full-size bottle. Ah, it's just the same thing. I'll put this in the... Wait a minute. Distilled in Kentucky.
What's going on?
Same everything else is identical.
This is okay.
But one of these is Kentucky and one of these is Indiana. And I thought, kudos on them for telling you.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting choice to have the same brand, identical in every way.
Right.
But a completely different whiskey.
It's literally the same bottle, just smaller.
Yeah.
Rye whiskey, aged 3 years.
The back is identical.
375 versus
Yeah.
750, 45% alcohol.
They just decided to source Kentucky instead of Indiana or the other way around.
Huh.
And then they didn't tell you in any way except for in the small print in the back.
Right.
And look at the color is even different.
Well, I was about
This is a gift.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
The color's different, but this is less space for the light to go through, so
Right.
maybe that's why this looks a little bit lighter.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so.
I don't
This
know.
is Pat Kane.
Pat Kane, you magnificent.
Bastard.
So we're going to compare the same whiskey,
Yeah.
Kentucky versus Indiana,
Okay.
and I think that's an interesting choice.
yeah.
To not, I wonder how many people realize it's like, wow, this doesn't taste the same as the last time I bought this
maybe
bottle.
they're trying to go for a really similar profile when they got close. I don't know.
We'll find
I'll
out.
say.
Okay, the one on your left
Yeah.
is MGP.
Jeez.
The one on your right is somebody making rye in Kentucky.
There's a difference.
Oh yeah,
Where's,
already a good 30% difference in the nose.
It's
Same proof.
It's a bit more, comparatively, a bit more of like an herbal botanical nose on
Yep.
the MGP.
It's classic, like green tea mixed with wicker and wood, mixed with cut grass.
And then on the nose, I got to tell you, I'm thinking I'm leaning towards the Kentucky.
Me too. There's a density to the nose of the Kentucky.
It feels a little bit more soft and rich.
It's like if you added honey to all of the tea that was
Yeah.
in the first one.
There's a honey. There's like a cinnamon toast type of nose, like toasted bread.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one on sip. Yeah, there's your classic rye.
A little bit of a peanut note on the
Mint
end.
too.
Yeah.
A light peppermint. And there's a honey density to this one that's not in this one.
It took a minute to unfold though. Like it landed and it's just like big, general, loud sweetness, and then it starts to spread out and you start to get specific flavors.
I actually prefer this one. If you like the more herbal, fresh, minty rye, you're gonna like the Indiana
Yeah.
bottling. If you like that denser barrel vanilla and honey addition, you're gonna like the Kentucky rye a little more.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit more fresh and bright, and like we said before, the rice, spicy, botanical, herbal stuff.
So what do you think about that choice? So here's my problem. I would have said bullshit, except for they fully disclosed the sourcing.
Right.
And that's rare, unfortunately. So good job,
So-
Dry Point,
Here's the thing.
for actually just saying the
The
thing.
size of the distillery, right? Have you heard of?
Oh, it's small.
Right. So this is a situation
startup.
where it's not like you have legions of people out there. This is the whiskey that
Clamoring,
they're pulling off the shelves and they're buying it in droves and it's something that they're familiar with and they've known it and they've loved it forever, and they know exactly how they like to do it. There's like a big ice cube, or maybe on the cocktail, or maybe in a little bit of a neat pour and add some water. They know exactly their relationship with that whiskey.
Right.
When it's a big brand, it's been around a while. It may be so new. It's like, you know what? We don't have enough of an established track record to stress out about whether or not we're changing our main cornerstone rye from MGP to Indiana.
Here's the thing that I would say.
Right.
If they started with one and decided from now on we're going another direction,
Right.
then I wouldn't have. I would be fine with not changing anything.
Yeah.
If they think they're going to go back and forth,
Right.
I would simply just change the color of this band right here.
Sure. So people at a
And that
glance,
one.
without
So
having to get into the fine print, they could tell.
Yeah, they could just be like, oh, this is the green label. So they're both rye, but we
Right.
know the green label is Kentucky and the red label is.
Well, if the Kentucky is what they're landing on for the foreseeable
From
future,
now on, then
I
I would
think
just
it's an
leave it.
improvement.
Yeah.
For my taste, my
I
preference.
agree.
Yeah.
I don't know which direction this went, but interesting. Anyway, that one caught me off guard. I've never encountered that one before.
I gave it a couple of minutes. I'm going back. Mm-hmm. Oh, this finally gave me a vanilla. After living in the glass for a while, the MGP.
Yeah, it's
now-
still a dominant herbal.
There's a cherry, a little flash of walnut in there. Yeah, the Kentucky one,
Yeah,
I'm
still
feeling it
prefer-
a bit more.
Just for the way that I like rye to go.
Right, and can you imagine if a big distiller with a lot of people who are just habitually putting it in their cart because
Made
that's
a
their
change.
go-to whiskey. If they
Oof.
made a change like that, oh my gosh, the
They're
sky
very
is falling.
different, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a different scenario. And yeah, I like the Kentucky better. We got the Jeff Watts. Thanks for the review. An interesting factoid that I recently learned is that the most alcohol tolerant
Animal.
somebody's spirit animal needs to be the
Yeah.
hamster because they're the most alcohol tolerant. Did you have any idea?
I put this as the only comment because it was so weird. I was like, I want to read this.
In their natural habitat, they store grasses and grain in underground burrows. The grains ferment, so their natural forage is high in alcohol. Apparently, researchers have determined that a hamster can consume the human equivalent of drinking 1.5 gallons of Everclear in 1 hour with no untoward effects or signs of intoxication.
Ew.
So the next time Rex brags about his ability to hold his liquor, ask him how he compares to a hamster. Do I brag about that?
I know.
Okay. So like maybe Brianna's spirit animal is a hamster?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen her drunk though.
Yeah,
So
you
she
can't
may
really
be.
tell.
She's the hamster. Very funny. Yeah. Kentucky bringing it home.
Yeah, I think
MGP. It's not bad, but for my taste, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
If you steal, it make you steal your liver.
And if you drink,
May you drink with us.